So I was asked a great question. If you co-teach with someone or you're sharing a classroom, like you have specials teachers put together, you want to get a copy of the classroom so that you don't lose all of the assignments that you made this year. I would suggest if you're sharing a class, you make a person who set up that classroom suddenly leaves the district or accidentally deletes the class. You will no longer have access to those files and activities anymore. So it's really important that you make a copy. What you're going to need to do is you are going to go into your Google Classrooms and you are going to find your course. So I am going to take this course here and I'm going to hit the triple dots, and there is an option to copy that class. Now, anyone who is a co-teacher can copy the class. So even if you didn't make the class, but you have teaching access to it as a co-teacher, you can make a copy. So go ahead and hit that copy button. It will come up with all the information. You're going to want to rename it. Maybe you're going to name it your special and the year. So, for instance, Phys Ed 2020, 2021, just so you know exactly what's in this classroom. I'm going to take out this section and I'm going to hit copy. Now, when I make a copy of it, only I have access to it. So all the students, all the other co-teachers, anyone else does not have access to this new copy of the class. So now you can see up at the top that it is creating that class. Now, depending on how much stuff you have in that class, it could take a while, but you'll notice that my test class came up pretty quickly. Now, if you shared your class with 3 or 4 other teachers, it may take a while for it to come up. But once it comes up and you open that class, everything that you put in that classroom, so under classwork, will come over as well as the topics. So you can see here, I have all of my work for specials. So art, music, phys ed, and library. Now, if I'm the art teacher, all I have to do is come in here and delete the music section, delete the phys ed section, and so on and so forth. What you're left with is only your assignments. So maybe you did 112 assignments this year. All 112 assignments will be in your area. Maybe you've been using something like past art and current art. That those you'd keep, and then you just delete any of the other sections that you don't need because they aren't related to what you teach. Now, if for some reason next year you do a shared classroom with specials teachers again, one of the nice features of Google Classroom is that you are able to reuse a post. So for instance, so here we go. Now I just have my artwork for my students. If I wanted to say start a class for 2022, 21, 22, I can go into classes and I can create a class and I can name it 2021, 22 art class. Hit create. And now what I can do is I can pull any assignments from any of the classes that I have access to and put them into this class. If you already have classes that are separate, you do not have to make copies of those classes. So now if I'm in my new class for next year, what I can do is I can do reuse post, and I can go into any of my classes and pull work from that class and pull it in. So if I wanted to go to, I'm looking for that class that I created just now. Oh, test class. There it is. And then I can just individually select any one of these posts and reuse it, and it will make new copies of everything. I can type in more directions, customize it, and I can even schedule it to post at a specific date and time. So if this wasn't going to post until September, I could do that. So September 8th and schedule. And now this is in my course. So having access to classrooms is really important because you can reuse those assignments at any time. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.